And then the main event came around. TJ Perkins defeating Gran Metalik via submission after working over the knee to become not only the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic, but the inaugural WWE Cruiserweight Champion, which Triple H surprised us all with, including the competitors. I don't know if they knew that it was going to happen. It would be even cooler if they knew that Triple H wasn't coming out. But anyway, so he came out with a burlap sack and revealing that the winner of this match would not only earn a medal and a trophy, not only the prestigious trophy, but the new Cruiserweight Championship as well, which they will take to Raw starting Monday. I believe, obviously, like I said, Metalik has been signed, so I believe he will be a part of the division anyway, despite not winning here. But the biggest difference is that TJ Perkins is the new Cruiserweight Champion, and Gran Metalik is not. So again, really, really good match. It's hard to really put any effort or really put any detail in my description of these matches on this show, just because they were all fucking phenomenal. Constant counters in the best way possible. I'm not saying that as an insult. Constant counters, awesome psychology, just exciting, exhilarating in-ring action, amazing energy. Just really loved everything about these four matches, including the main event. Really happy to see TJ Perkins go over. I really had my eye on him from the beginning. I did not predict him to win. Like I said, Kota Ibushi was my pick from the get-go. But there were a lot of people in this tournament I was excited to see go through, and I'm really glad it was TJ Perkins, the former Manic from TNA, if you could believe that. How stupid of a gimmick Suicide was and that whole shit. Then they made it Manic, and they just wouldn't let him be TJ Perkins, which they should have done from the get-go. And after he won last night, I went on online to search post TNA interviews and his desire to be in NXT, which he is even beyond NXT now. He's now on the main roster as the new Cruiserweight Champion, which is awesome. But yeah, so I think it's great because he's really been well-deserving. He talked about how he was homeless growing up, so a really good story to boot. And it blows my mind, dude. It blows my mind that TNA wasted this guy. They had an opportunity to make a star out of this guy when they had the chance, and they fucking blew it. They blew it! I remember, it was almost 3 years ago, they had Bound for Glory. And I think he was at Bound for Glory. I don't really remember. I just remember not caring about this guy at all. I'm pretty sure he was not at Bound for Glory. I might be mistaken that year. In 2013, we're talking about here. And he was off TV for months. People were speculating. I'm pretty sure I sent out a tweet. How is the guy even still with the company? Not because I wanted to see him fired, but it's how can you justify keeping him around by not doing anything with him? Bigger question, why aren't you doing anything with him? He is so good. So good. And they brought him back for a cup of coffee. They did the whole Revolution thing with James Storm, which is a complete bust. Mahab Bashir sucked. Storm left. He's back now. And Abyss was in there. It was just a massive flop. They got nobody over. Sonata, who was there for a while, also left. TJ Perkins was there, quit the company. So just not good at all. Just not good. So a total waste of his talent over there, which has been really the recurring story that you see people, former faces of TNA, not they went to TNA and then they came back. Guys like, Kurt Angle, who I'm sure will be back at some point. People like the Dudleys. People like, Rob Van Dam. All these other people that went to TNA before ultimately coming back. A lot of people came from TNA first, including TJ Perkins, and now WWE, NXT, whatever, is just utilizing these guys a lot better than anyone ever thought they would. And that TNA would. And WWE is finally seeing the stardom, seeing that star power in TJ Perkins, what he's capable of in the ring. He's got a good look, amazing in-ring athlete. Really excited to see him on Raw starting Monday.